I am a believer, God first, right? So I was every morning on my way to the gym, I post a picture, but I don't necessarily say why I post the picture, but it's just there, sort of like as a landmark to say it's not luck why I'm in the shape that I'm in. It's dedication. I do this every day, so I kind of run out of captions. Every day I've got something to say. I run out of captions, so I posted a line from a song that I wrote a long time ago. I believe I was still at school, so I was about 15 or 16 when I wrote this song. And the line I shared was, I know who you are, but you don't know me, right? So it's sort of, it speaks for itself. So it's like, I know who you are, but you don't know who I am. So it's sort of like discernment kind of thing. You can know someone on the surface, but you don't know them deep down. So that's what that song was about. And then I was in the steam room by myself, and I was kind of joyful because I like when I have the steam room to myself because I can do all my stretching exercises and everything without interrupting anyone. And I was feeling so joyous. I went in and I just started singing this song, which is what's the opening line? It's called Friends, in brackets games. So I just started singing, when your friends are doing wrong, you must be the one who's strong. And the inspiration hit me. Should I tell you something new? Or should I leave it up to you? Which way do you want to go? It looks to me as if you don't know.
Okay, what happens after that chorus? After that second chorus?
Hold on, let me get the headphones so I can
This one.
hear it. Don't know when to stop playing games. No, you don't know when to stop playing games. Then we'll come back. Is that the first
No,
time round?
this is the final one at the end.
And I decided, right, that's it. I'm gonna go to the studio, and I had one producer in mind. And as I'm thinking, right, I need a producer, and I thought of someone, but then I thought no, because he's unreliable. And last time we tried to do a session, we didn't complete it. So I thought, I know someone else that I worked with, and he's a really good producer. So I had like, I think 3 numbers belonging to him, but we hadn't been in touch for more than 15 years, I would say. And so I tried 2 of them. One was not available, and the other one was switched off. So what I did was I contacted him via Facebook Messenger, and I said, "Can you give me your number?" Blah blah blah. I already had it, so it was the third number on the phone. So he got in touch with me straight away. We spoke. We arranged it. So I believe that was, oh my gosh, it could have been Monday or Tuesday, and we booked the studio the same day for Sunday. Today's Sunday, we're in the studio, so it's that quick. So for me, everything I do, inspiration has to feature. So as soon as I get the inspiration, I act upon it. So here we are. Am I supposed to be going straight away?
In
I mean, are you recording?
hold on a second. I'll let you know exactly where.
And we're making good progress. It's been a long time since I've been in the studio, but a lot has changed since the last time I was in the studio, because I conquered my stage fright. I conquered my, you could say, anxiety in the studio, because I never felt, I never, whenever I recorded in times past, I never felt that I got my best performance out, because I was sort of like singing within myself. But the joys of karaoke, I started going to karaoke literally to overcome my stage fright. So there is no such thing as stage fright anymore. I came to realize that all stage fright is fear of singing the wrong note in front of people. So rather than initially, before I came to that understanding, I used to practice until I was note perfect, and then I would go and stand in front of the audience. I'd go by myself to the karaoke among people I don't know. I'd just walk in, sort of like the Wild West, when you walk into the saloon like a stranger. Walk in, go and sing my song, and within 2 weeks, I sort of like was, you know, not I'm not saying this to sort of brag or anything, but it was a familiar pattern. Within 2 weeks, people were familiar with me. So I turn up, are you going to sing? What are you going to sing? Do Living on a Prayer. And you kind of get that reaction. So what I would then do, because that wasn't the objective to go in and win the audience, it was to go in and not be intimidated by the audience. So I would just go to different karaoke, sort of like, because it would be easy to just go and get all the attention, but it wasn't about that. It was literally to overcome this thing.
Okay, are you happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Then I'm going to get you to record the proper vocals.
Mm-hmm.
So the main lead vocal, and then we go fit in the harmonies, make sure we're happy with the arrangement, and then just go ahead and sprinkle some gold dust and make it nice. And then, any thoughts?
I'm trying to think if I should do 3 harmonies.
The more the merrier. Give me as many harmonies as you can, because then later on.
I'll do a low one.
Okay, great. No problem.
And as I said, eventually when I realized that stage fright is just about the fear of singing wrong in front of people, I stopped practicing. So I went the opposite way, and I would just turn up and just pick a song, or have the karaoke DJ pick a song for me, as long as I'm familiar with it. Don't know if it's in my range, but I'd go and have a go at it. And if I sang the notes wrong, if I hit wrong notes here and there, it didn't matter, right? So once I got to that point where it didn't matter if I sing the notes, if I hit wrong notes, then that was the battle won. But the thing is, obviously, if I was going to perform, obviously I'd practice, I'd rehearse. I'm not just going to go up there and not know the song. It's just a matter of the song being within my range. If it's in my range, as long as I do the practice, then I'm able to sing it. But when it comes to practice, I take a different approach. It's about sort of like putting my weaknesses out there rather than my strengths. The strengths I keep back for when I'm performing. But or for example, if I go to a karaoke and it needs livening up or something, then I would sort of study the crowd, and I would choose songs that I think they might like. So that's how it goes.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
When your foolish games go wrong. But I overcame the stage fright. I was saying to Hez, the producer, earlier, that I'm a naturally shy person. My default setting used to be shy, but when I was 17 years old, I came to an understanding that the things that I love doing, shyness is not an option. So I realized that I needed to get over the shyness, so I got over that. So I'm all about self-development. So you see something that is preventing you from doing something that you would like to do or that you need to do, but you can't do it because you feel intimidated or shy or something, then it's a matter of working the shyness or the intimidation out of you. So that's it. So I hope that, what I've just said about stage fright, I hope that is helpful. I remember when I did like a music festival at church, and I opted to sing New York by Frank Sinatra, and it wasn't within my range, and I had to practice. And I remember one day I practiced 8 hours solid, and when I finished, I received a standing ovation when I performed the song. And so the practice makes perfect. So it's literally, if you're doing anything, kind of think, oh, I'm not good at this or whatever. If you practice and practice and practice and practice and practice, you're gonna eventually get good, and you're gonna find that you can do it. So that's what I have to say on that. So it's literally we're in the studio now because I was in the steam room and I just started singing, and singing is my thing, music is my thing. Music is in my blood. If you cut me like a stick of rock, you're gonna see music written all the way through me. And it's been a long time, but the only reason I can do this session is because we've got a new carer now for my sister, who lives 7 minutes walking distance away. So while I'm here, we're doing a 10-hour session today. While I'm here, she's gonna visit and give my sister her dinner, and then she's gonna go and put her to bed. So when I get back around 10:30, she will be in bed. Otherwise, I couldn't be here because I would have needed to be there at 4 to give her dinner, and then to wait for the carer to put her to bed. But God is good, and He provided us with a carer. So now I can get back fully engaged with music